This tutorial is about using the settings in your Robinhood app. There's three things I want to talk about in this one is your security settings that includes your fingerprint or your PIN, and then the two-factor authentication, and then notifications. So first of all, if you want to get into that screen, when you pull up your Robinhood app, it will look like this, and then on your top left-hand side, there's going to be a drop-down menu. You touch that, and you choose the second from the bottom as settings, and you're back to that screen that I was at. So first of all, if you want to set it up so it's a fingerprint authentication, it works off of the fingerprint that you have stored in your phone. So if you have a couple different fingerprints that are set up in your phone, then any of those fingerprints would open up this app. So I have my right hand and my left hand that are on there, so whatever hand I have available, I can open it up with it. If, however, I didn't have a phone that had that fingerprint, I would then choose the PIN. And you can do that by doing that, and you can set up your PIN that way. One time I did have a phone that didn't have that, and so I had to use a PIN, and it works, but it's just a little bit more it takes more time to log in than just using your fingerprint, obviously. The next is the two-factor authentication, and this definitely makes it a little bit harder to get into your account, so it's just an added layer of security. Once you tap on that, what it will do is it will require that you have your login and then your password to get in, and then also they would text you a code to get into, so you have to have your phone. There is a way where if you lose your phone, that there's a code that you can put in where you can get in a different way. And if you want to know more about that, if you just click on the support, it will talk about the what you would do if you did lose your phone, how they have it set up and stuff like that. There's really good instructions on it. It's a big pain, and I don't have a lot of people that have access to my phone, and I always have my phone on lock, so I don't worry about those things. But if that is something that you're worried about, this is how you would use that, is that two-factor authentication. Next, I want to talk about the notifications. That's the third option right there. This tells you gives you notifications of different things. So if you want to be notified when dividends are going to be sent, you can decide how you want that notification. You can decide if you want you want it emailed to you. You can decide if you want it sent in that a little Robinhood leaf will pop up the top of your screen and let you know that there's some kind of notification. So I have that for my dividends. I have it on my I have it push and email, so I will receive an email. And then also I have it on all of my positions that I own and my watch list ones. And then I have notification time is either can be upon announcement or upon execution, and I want notification of all of those. So you can see I have my notifications marked on all my dividends. Next is price movements. So when stock prices move significantly in a single day, they will send notifications on that. And again, you have the same choices, push notification, email, or both, and I have both. And I have that on my positions and my watch list. My threshold is 5%. I could choose 10% if I want, but I like knowing when there's a movement of around 5%. Sometimes it's a little bit less, sometimes it's a little bit more, and they can show you that. The next one's transfers. You can same thing, if you've transferred money into your account or withdrew money from your account, you get those same notifications. Earning announcements. I used to have this on, but there were so many earning announcements, and I have so many positions and watch lists that it became annoying, so I don't have that on right now. But if you wanted it on, you could just click on it right there. Corporate actions. Same thing you can do. You can have the push notifications, the email, or both, and you can decide to do it on your positions in your watch list and when you want to have it done. And this is about like stock splits, mergers, and any other corporate actions. Those are good to know about. And then orders. When you place an order, when it's executed, or when it's canceled, I get both the push notification and the email sent to my phone, so I know what's going on. I also like to know, like, sometimes I'm not by my phone and I do have access to the computer, and I can see that certain things that I wanted were executed. So that's good to know too. So anyway, that's how you do that. If you have any questions about settings, I'll talk about Robinhood Gold a little bit later. But the investment profile is just looking at what you have set up as when they ask you that questions initially. If you want to update your account, that's your address, different information like that. And then if you ever wanted to log out for security reasons, if somebody's going to be borrowing your phone or something like that and you wanted to log out of your account, that's how you would do it there. But basically, I'll talk about Robinhood Gold at another time. But if you have any other questions or comments, please put those in the comment area, and thank you for watching.